What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. My name is John, and we are returning with a former series that we had on the channel. It's our monthly progression, and so for December, I wanted to share the goals that I will be going for and the things that I will be trying to attempt. And we've had this on the channel for quite a while. You can see the previous months throughout the year, and I think December would be a good time to bring it back because there's a lot of stuff I want to go over, and you guys can see, for the most part, like the start to finish and see what kind of goals I've made. So this will be the video for the first week. We'll do an update every like 7 days, I guess, and show you what I'm going for, the progression, so you guys can see how I go about playing the game and maybe take some tips and goals for yourself. So yeah, throughout the past few months, this is what I've been going for. And as we all know, the new Ulita grind spot came out, and I'm slowly but surely trying to grind my way for the new Ator shoes. And yeah, so I guess starting today, this is where we're starting. Hopefully you guys will follow the journey with me and see what kind of gains we can make throughout December. So with that said, throughout the past few months, we've been grinding the new region. I've been going for the telescope, and then the Darkseeker's Retreat came out, which is for the Ator shoes, the new artifacts, and everything. So here's where we're at. I think this is, I guess I've been saving all the trash loot since I've started grinding. I don't actually know how many hours this is because I've done Agris hours, non-Agris hours, blue, yellow, loot scroll, level 1 or 2, I guess, for newer players. So yeah, I guess we're about like 1/3 done, and slowly but surely we're just trying to grind for the Ator shoes and the artifacts whenever they happen. So that's actually kind of interesting. I average around, like, I would say maybe 2 to 3 embers or fragments an hour, which I kind of wish I would get more embers because I want the shoes more than the artifact, but I mean, I want them both. And so after that, our goals are going to be continuing the telescope grind. We have 738,000 trash loot. That's, I don't actually know. So before they buffed the spot, I was at like 400,000 trash loot, and then I got almost another 330 there. And I've never really been the kind of person that cared so much about saving trash loot. You know how people do those like 1 million, 10 million trash loot challenges. Yeah, that's not me. But for some reason, when it came to the Ulita area, I was always just curious or just to see how far I can go, keep the trash loot until I got it, just to give myself like some sort of motivation. So like whenever I finish it, I can just sell all the trash loot, and then it's like, oh, all the silver that we made, and we get a nice bonus. But I don't think I'll ever do it again, but it was just one of those things, and we'll continue it for City of the Dead, which is from where this is at, and this loot is from Darkseekers, which is for the new embers and stuff. And I will say that hopefully I still do have an order on a few things, and you guys can see it right here. These are what I have orders on. I wish I could get a Deboreka earring. I've had an order on this for probably about 3 months now, and like I've seen so many get listed, never been able to win one actually, and I've been putting orders on the full flame. I assume that the full flame is going to go up to 10 bills soon. I believe that's actually the hard cap for the price of this, and then when we have a 10 bill order on it, I'll just keep that there and hope for the best. And so still grinding in the meantime. And then, you know what's weird for the embers and the fragments? They are hard capped at 100 mils, so like 100 times 10 is 10 bill. So every day there's about like 1,000 of these embers getting listed on the market, because like right now is a really good time if you can grind it and you finished everything. This is probably a decent amount of silver an hour actually. But yeah, about 1,000 of these get listed a day, or at least I've only been tracking it for 2 days, and I haven't been able to win one. And that's kind of wild because it's just like wild. I hope to get it eventually. Still gonna be grinding it. In terms of gear goals, this is where we're at right now. Obviously, the Ator shoes is highest priority for me right now. Hopefully I could do it before the end of the event, because I want to be able to actually extract my Capris from the thing for like 1 silver each and not like whatever price it normally costs. But on the last day of it, I'll do it no matter what, and then we'll just keep grinding. In terms of accessories after that, as you guys know, for the past like year, our goal is to go for full Debarekas, and our progress right now has been kind of wild for Debarekas. We have a try right now. I think we have downgraded about 4 pen attempts, which never really feels good, honestly. And so that's that. I have one, but you know the hardest thing? Those red shards and black shards that you get from like Histria and Underwater Sakraya. I feel like I'm going to have to go back there at some point, because back in the day, you would be able to buy those red shards off the market. Nowadays, everyone is going for Debarekas, therefore it is hard cat or like max price perma sold out. So I'm probably going to have to grind there again at some point. Doesn't really feel good, but man, I thought I was going to be done with Histria ever since I got my compass. I was like, I was so happy. And then we're going to have to be back there again to grind out the red shards. So yeah, we have a lot to do, and hopefully that, I think if we get the earrings off of order, I'm just going to try to get a belt, and then we're going to self-enhance the necklace ourselves. So our goal is to get like the triple devils for the set effect. And I did the math, and running 3 Tet Debos is overall high AP because of the 3 set effect. So it is technically better than getting rid of this earring and all these other 2. So yeah, the sheet AP I believe is 1 down, but the set effect is like +8. So I believe it's actually higher. So yeah, I think it's overall better. And then whenever the Debareka rings come out, maybe next year or something, we'll see how that goes. But with that said, that has been some of the goals that I wanted to make. For all of you who have been asking me, like, what are the new light stones and everything, it depends where you're grinding at. I personally still use my Death Blow set, but I do believe Vicious Shadows is a very strong option. And then there's one that gives you a lot of AP, but it reduces your DP. So I think if you're trying to min-max output of damage, use that. But some things I've been noticing, I guess I could show you a trend of what I've been personally looking at, is if you are trying to buy a Shadows Lightstone for your Vicious Shadow set, I know it's pretty high right now, but if you can wait like maybe a week or 2, I feel like it's gonna go down and stabilize, because like Vicious Shadows is a good set, but right now it's hot because everyone's grinding the highest end spots and everything, and so that's where it's more important. You could still use the blade one for the, what is this one, Death Blow set for crit and monster damage. It's like it's not bad, it's just not best in slot anymore after the PvE changes. And of course, the Strike Crystal is continuously sold out. I have one of them, and I've never been able to get a second one. So the reason why Roaring Lightstones went up is because this is the new Demi-Human, or it's not a new Lightstone, but everyone is using it for Dark Seekers. So if you run 3 of them plus an Iridescent, it's just a huge chunk of Demi-Human damage, which is good for the new spot. So 3 Roaring plus an Iridescent, and you can get the thing. Is it worth the 5 billion plus to do that? Depends how much faster it gets you to like clear the new area. But yeah. Also going for the new artifact. That's another goal. I hope to actually get it, because this is, I would actually consider this to be the new best in slot crystal for basically everything. the extra 100 HP and the 20 damage reduction, those are huge gains that you can't get anywhere else. So like having 2 of these and 40 monster DR is actually pretty wild. So yeah, that's a goal we're going to be going for throughout the month. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the series, and we'll do weekly updates for this. So this is week 1, and then throughout the rest of the week we'll have like guides and everything, the usual videos. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comments. I'll get back to you, or you can join the Discord and post it there. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to stick around. I will see you guys next week. Have a fantastic day. Peace.